Hey Aries, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are just looking at what everyone needs to pop out for you, any important stuff going on in your energy. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support, so thank you. But this week we are using the Shine from the Inside affirmation deck. I know that's super pale with the background there. This deck never wants to show up on the camera properly. I do also have the Kipper deck this week. The lenormand I am using is the Jester lenormand. And I also have the True Love Oracle as well. Okay, so getting into it for you, Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know right now? Starting off with that affirmation for you. What does Aries need to know right now? What's going on for Aries, please? Aries. Okay. That is super interesting. Normally I film your video first out of the fire signs, but today for some reason I felt the need to do Leo and Sag recordings first. And maybe it was just to see this same energy as what we saw for Leo coming through here. I've definitely shuffled those cards really well, because this was Leo and I did do Leo and then Sagittarius and now you. And I'm getting the exact two in the exact same order that I actually got for... Actually, no, now I think about it. This one came out for Sagittarius and then this one came out for Leo. So the fire signs definitely got some stuff going on at the moment in their energy. Judging off the Leo and Sagittarius reads, it's going to be all good for you, Aries. But we do have stay away from drama today coming through first. Okay, so the need to, if someone's trying to drag you into drama, you're trying to drag yourself into drama, there is a need to protect yourself from that energy at the moment. It's going to affect you at the moment, even if it's not your drama. So definitely staying away from drama at the moment. We also see you are perfectly beautiful. All right, so exactly the way that you are, Aries. Even if you don't feel it, you're exactly perfect the way that you are. Beautiful inside and out, okay? And basically what I have been picking up with that particular energy is actually like this reference to the Barbie movie, that even in the Barbie universe, not every single Barbie is the same. And the unique Barbie is the one that comes through and has the most to add in and help with things, the uniqueness and the specialness and the differentness, is beautiful in its own kind of a way. And can you imagine if every single person in the world was exactly the same? Like, there would be no need for plastic surgeons anymore, things like that. It would be so boring. Okay. So you are uniquely beautiful just the way that you are, Aries. Okay, Aries. What's going on for Aries? What does Aries need to know right now? Important messages for Aries. Okay. Interesting. I quite like this energy for you, Aries. Firstly, we're seeing the mature woman coming through. Okay. I'm picking up, the Kipper deck, it does like to put gender on things in this particular deck, whereas normally in my readings, I don't really do genders in the readings. But, this mature woman energy, when we see the feminine energy coming through, it does really talk about the emotional side of things, and nurturing energy. So what I'm kind of getting straight away, regardless of whether you're a feminine or a masculine energy here, Aries, that this mature woman, it's all about maturity within your emotions, dealing with things in a more emotionally mature way than what you maybe have in the past, or in the process of learning how to deal with emotions in a more mature kind of way. For some of you, there may be, an actual female presence that is guiding you at this time, giving you some really good advice or support at this time. So for some of you, there may be a mature woman in your energy, regardless of your gender once again, but I will clarify that there. Clarify the mature woman for Aries. Why is that an important message for Aries? Why is the mature woman an important message for Aries, please? Interesting. So yeah, it's really, really connected to this, feminine masculine pull here, because the first card I have coming out is the masculine. Okay. But then we do see the bear, and the bear is very protective and nurturing as well. So the mature woman aspects, so is nurturing and protecting your masculine elements, and really allowing those emotions to be nurtured and grow in a healthy, mature kind of a way. There is this element here that that bear energy. It's all about creating boundaries a little bit here between the masculine and feminine parts of yourself, and sort of balancing both, giving to both of those energies, because we do also have the flowers coming through here, which is all about the way that you give and your time, your love, your energy. So we do see you sort of really trying to find that balance here, between nurturing your emotions in a a feminine kind of a way, but also having that masculine energy backing it up, because the masculine energy is a very protective energy. The divine masculine protects and cares for the feminine. It's a very interesting thing, because a lot of people think, the masculine energy is totally separate to the feminine, but you need both in balance here. And the masculine energy, a lot of people would presume that, the masculine is the non-emotional, which is completely untrue. The masculine sort of just has, this balanced sort of control over their emotions. And they understand that emotions are necessary to provide that nurturing kind of energy, that protective energy. So, it really is this maturity within your emotions. I'm strongly getting this is, all about, protecting yourself, with your logical, rational side when you need to, but also, allowing yourself the space to nurture those emotions within and allow them to come out and mature by dealing with things in different kind of ways, and giving to both feminine and masculine aspects of yourself. The flowers here really is about giving and receiving. Okay, so some of you are giving, time, love, energy, and others of you are receiving time, love, energy, support. I do feel there is an element of support here as well. That you may be, giving or receiving at this time, and allowing that support to come from both masculine and feminine aspects. So, if you yourself identify as the feminine energy, allowing that masculine energy to come in, whether it be through a totally different person, or whether it just be, through yourself here, to allowing that masculine energy to come in and protect those emotions, while you're having those things, and protecting yourself, ultimately supporting yourself in a logical, rational way, while we're being emotional, if that kind of makes sense. And rather than allowing yourself to just be logical and rational, allowing those emotions to have a little bit of power as well. So very, very balanced energy here, giving and receiving to both sides of the coin there, Aries. The next card we do see for you, we have toil and labor. Okay, so this is not an easy process. It's going to take, work. You're going to have to put in some work to, you can never, it's okay to make mistakes, Aries, as well with this. It's okay to be a little bit overly emotional sometimes, or not emotional enough at other times. it's all part of the process, okay? It's all part of the hard work that you're putting in. I'm not going to lie to you and say that this is not going to take hard work, because we do see that it is going to take some toil and labor and, you know, doing the process, you know, working through the processes here. Um, but we do sort of see, I do see that this is going to be changing multiple aspects for you. Clarify this toil and labor energy for Aries, please. So interesting. So for a lot of you, what's going to take the most amount of work is allowing that feminine energy in, allowing yourself to have the emotions and work through the emotions. We do firstly see the child coming through here, followed by the feminine. Okay, so we do definitely seeing aspects of this masculine feminine fight within yourself coming through here and balancing all that out. With the child being there, it does really show us that you know, that the child energy here, it really is about the way that you're looking at things, the way that you're looking at your emotions, and really starting to see your emotional self as, you know, being able to mature. Not only that, you know, you've got a long way to grow with that child energy. There is a long way to grow until you are this full grown woman from the child energy. You know, but like I said, it's going to take some work. I'm not going to lie. But it's about the way that you're presenting this to yourself. Are you looking at this as though it's a challenge, or are you looking at this as though, you know, this is an opportunity to learn and to, you know, explore new sides of yourself, explore the world with you know, through different eyes, through more emotional, you know, glasses kind of thing there. I'm seeing sort of rose colored glasses, and the child really does sort of look around and look at, you know, the beauty in life and the possibility that things could actually work out really well, that the work is going to be worth it. It's worth growing into this energy. And we do also see the rider coming out for that as well. So, you know, there is this element with the rider that, you know, good news is on the way. There is, you know, the end is in sight here, Aries. And there is this element of, you know, getting back up on the horse and trying again. So it's okay to make mistakes, but it's all about getting back up on that horse and trying again, you know, but you are sort of heading into the sunset. I do feel that for a lot of you, there is this energy of, you know, certain things within this energy. It's going to sort of happen really quickly, like you're realizing that you're developing a much more mature approach kind of really quickly for some of you here. The next energy we do see, I actually have two that came out together. We have the change card. Things changing. What's changing? Poverty. The poverty lack mindset changing for you here, starting to not look at, you know, because with the poverty mindset we look at what we don't have, whereas that's changing. We're starting to see the possibility of what we might have, the potential that we could have. We're not focusing on what we don't have and what we're lacking. We're focusing on what we possibly could have, how far we can go from here. You know, if you're already down in the dumps, the only way is up. You know, it's kind of, that's changing for you. So especially for those of you where that is a financial concern specifically, that is changing. Change is a coming, Aries. Like I said with that rider, it's getting back up on that horse and pushing forwards, moving forwards, onwards and upwards. Okay, it's definitely things will work out in your favor here, Aries. I am kind of just feeling that for you, but we'll clarify this energy. Change to the poverty, change and poverty energy for Aries, please. The most important part of that is change. Things are changing, okay? The things that you have been, and once again, very, very quick changes here. I do see the scythe coming through first, so this change is going to be, it may feel like worlds apart from where you were a week ago, a month ago. The scythe comes through and you break free from this poverty mindset very, very quickly, and it's like a big sudden unexpected change for you to be moving forwards in really positive kind of ways here. I'm definitely seeing you moving forwards with this ship energy. Okay. For some of you, there may be a sudden change where you're needing to travel suddenly. So there may be that may be sort of what's sort of spurring this all on for you as well, Aries, that you may be needing to travel sort of unexpectedly. Um, but there with the ship, it's like all your ships are going to come in. It's like this sudden change in this poverty mindset, and then all of a sudden your ships come in. It's like you've been worried that, oh, I sent these ships out to collect goods years ago, and they still haven't arrived back. But now they're slowly going to start arriving back for you. And guess what? Full of pirate treasure. Okay. They're coming in the form of this friendship as well. We have the dog there as well. There is a friendship, a support network, a support system, somebody who is very loyal to you, supportive of you. They are understanding and compassionate. I am feeling that you may need to close some sort of distance between yourself and this person. But there is a strong relationship there as well, Aries. Once again, it may be for some of you this energy of somebody helping guide you through this emotional maturity aspect stuff as well, helping guide you, giving to this person, receiving from this person. Definitely could be someone around you that is offering their support if you shall ask. I feel like all you need to do is ask, head towards this person, and they will be there for you. They're loyal to you. They have compassion and understanding for you. They want to be your friend and look after you when you need them to, and they understand that you will do that in return. It's that reciprocal energy. Okay, I do feel that there is a need for you to give to this a little bit more, maybe, and so that you can receive a little bit more in return from that connection. Okay, but there's definitely there's people in your corner. Okay, put it that way. There, and that. It feels like that's part of this treasure ship. This part of the ship for you is that you do actually have support around you. Okay, regardless of whether because with you being like, it feels like currently in that poverty mindset right now, you might not be aware of that, but it's definitely there. But we'll have a look at the other deck with love. Won't be a sec. Sorry about the weird pause there, Aries. I've got the doorbell ringing, neighborhood kids selling things, and lots of fun. Okay. So looking at, I'm using the love deck here, the True Love Oracle. So we will sort of ask towards love themed things here, but it may just show out some extra connections to what we're already seeing. Aries, what's going on for Aries with love? What's going on for Aries with love, please? Okay, Aries. Firstly, we're seeing the garden, okay? And straight away, I heard this phrase. Even earlier today, I heard the phrase. And now it makes sense why I heard that phrase earlier. It's the garden grows where you water it, okay? So it's like, if you want something to grow, you need to water that garden. And the garden usually is about restful social kind of energy. I really am getting that tending the garden kind of energy, that if you want something to bloom, that you do need to water that. You do need to, once again, like with the flowers, you need to give in order to receive. Okay, so with love, we are seeing that energy there. There may be the need for you to meet somebody. The garden sometimes can talk about things like, in the Lenormand, it's actually my date card. So taking people out on dates, meeting up with somebody. Once again, we did see that person in your energy. So there may be the need to just spend some time with that person and rely on their support a little bit. We do also see here resolving conflict. So is this with you and this person, or is this within yourself, Aries? For a lot of you, this is just within yourself, resolving those conflicts that you've had within yourself, that conflict of, should I be all feminine, all masculine energy, all feminine energy, all masculine energy? You're resolving that conflict and you're balancing both, resolving that conflict in regards to the poverty lack mindset, where you're sort of starting to see things that, instead of what I lack, you're starting to see what I have. Okay, which is beautiful way to look at things rather than the lack, changing that for yourself. And it does lead you to life purpose. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you there is a connection that is connected to this. So for some of you there is definitely the need for you to meet up with somebody and resolve conflict with them, because this person is part of your life contract. I'm hearing your life purpose is connected to this person. Once again, I'm getting drawn to that person that's very loyal, supportive of you. You know, who do you call on when you need support? Who do you call? Um, this person, there may be the need to resolve conflict with that person. In order to, you know, meet your own soul contracts and whatnot as well. But you know, even if it's a different person here, your life purpose is connected to love and light, Aries. So moving towards the love and the light in your life rather than that lack energy, change that out. It's definitely changing for you, you know, but so you're on the right path here. But I just feel the need to sort of tell you here that the garden grows where you water it, and that you need the darkness in order to see the light. Okay, you've had the darkness, Aries, and you're moving towards the light. That's your purpose, to resolve this conflict within yourself. There's the darkness that you've been in. Here's the light that you need to move into. Okay, that's part of your life purpose, to learn this in this lifetime. Okay, to move into the light for yourself, Aries. But that's what I've got for you today, Aries. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.